Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 6-9. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. With Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, promote yourself or promote your business. You can do that as well. And if you do click on that link, I will bring you on right after I do the weather. Okay, let's get started. Let's see. Let's go to the word page. That is the nonprofit and government information page. There are programs and services offered by local nonprofits, also by the City of Durham and Durham County to help you in all kinds of different ways. So just check them out at your convenience by going to the word page. Okay, and let me tell you about the Durham Comprehensive Plan. The next charrette or meeting is going to be this coming Saturday, day after tomorrow. So the Durham Comprehensive Plan is where the City of Durham and Durham County want to hear from us regarding just guiding where the city is going to go with housing, development, transit, etc. So there's going to be 3 charrettes where we talk about things. They talk about the future plans. They want to hear from us and what we want. So the first one already took place on June 1st, and that was regarding housing and neighborhoods. By the way, if you can't go to these meetings, you can still express yourself online directly, and they can, tabulate your response as well. Now, this coming Saturday is the second out of 4, and that's going to be from 10:30 until noon. The topic, education and jobs/training. And there's 2 after that on the 23rd and then the 26th. Now, when you do attend, these are in-person events for the most part, and you participate, actively, let them know what you think and feel, then you'll get a $30 stipend. So that's just to encourage us to attend. But yeah, you can actually go to all of, as many meetings as you want, but you can only get paid for 1. So like I said, the next one is going to be this coming Saturday at 10:30 regarding education and jobs/training. So the link that you need to sign up is right there on the word page. So go to durhamskywriter.com, click on the word page, and then scroll down to where it says City of Durham and Durham County, and you'll find it. Okay, the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 this evening. That does include Bragtown this time. And let's see what's on the docket for Durham Tech Small Business Center, where I have all of these classes listed from across the state. Wonderful free webinars for people who want to start their own businesses or who already have and just want to learn more. So let's see, today is the 9th. So let's see what's on the docket. Here's 2 classes. One's going to be in Spanish, Taller de Impuestos sobre Ventas y Uso, and that is workshop for, I think it's tax, sales and use tax. So if you know someone who's running a business who's a Spanish speaker, a lot of times you want to get information in your own language, even if you're bilingual. So if you know someone who is a Spanish speaker and wanting to start a business or who has already started a business, tell them about this workshop because it's going to be this afternoon from 4 until 6. Another one is going to be SBE, that's Small Business Enterprise Certification, how to get certified as an SBE. That's also going to be this evening from 6 until 7. These are totally free. All you have to do is to sign up in advance. All righty, and they're virtual on like Zoom. All righty, let's see. Let us now go. Oh, wait, there's one more. We scroll down to SCORE. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also have free webinars. They also have mentors. So if you need a mentor, you need some guidance, you want to bounce some ideas back and forth, they can accommodate you. Their office is in Chapel Hill, but they serve Durham as well, and Pittsburgh and a couple other cities. Okay, so today I think there's going to be a class, there it is, at 1 o'clock called Your Marketing Roadmap. Get in the Marketing Mindset. So that's this afternoon, 1 o'clock, a free class offered by SCORE. Okay, and now let's go to the health page where I do have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Let's see where we could get tested for free today, with it being Thursday. Let's see. We can go to Fidelity Investments, 35 Davis Drive until 4:30. The Boys and Girls Club on Martin Luther King Parkway, that's until 4. And El Centro Hispano and the Lakewood Shopping Center on Chapel Hill Road. That one is until 5:30 and is a drive-through. Don't even have to leave your vehicle. All right, and then tomorrow morning, you can go to Fidelity Investments or El Centro Hispano. Then in the afternoon, the Durham Rescue Mission. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Oh, NAMI. Let me scroll back up. NAMI is NAMI, and that stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. There's going to be a free meeting today. It's online. It's NAMI Durham's online stress and anxiety support group for African Americans. Sometimes we just want to talk among ourselves about different things. So this is going to be, it's not a free-for-all. It's a guided conversation, but it's really great where you can just throw some ideas around and pick up some ideas at your convenience. So it's going to be today. It's every Thursday from 7 until 9 p.m. A wonderful service by NAMI Durham. Okay, let's see. There's going to be a couple of blood drives today. So let me scroll back down the page here and see where the American Red Cross is going to be. So today, the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive. Okay, and they really need the help. They really do. So they will be at Triangle Grace Church on Tudor Place from 2 until 7 this evening. And then tomorrow, starting at 12:30, they will be at the Streets at South Point Mall. And I'll remind you about that one tomorrow. Now, Blood Connection, they're not to be outdone. They also have blood drives. So today until 3 o'clock, they will be at the Museum of Life and Science on Murray Avenue. And then they will later be at Bonefish Grill, and that's going to be from 3 until 8. The exact address is everything that you need, the hours, etc., right there on the health page. Okay, and now let's click on that big blue button at the top of the health page. That takes us to the health events page. So let's go there, see what's on the docket. Let's see. June 9th. Let's see. There it is. So the Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group. That's a long name, but basically people caring for loved ones with Alzheimer's or dementia. They will be meeting online from 6:30 until 8. This is a Duke meeting, a Duke-led meeting. So the phone number that you need or the email address in order to get that Zoom link is right there on the health events page. And again, it's called the Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group, and they meet from 6:30 until 8. Let's see. I think that's it, isn't it? Okay, let's go to the senior page and let's see what's cooking at the Durham Center for Senior Life downtown. Let's go there real quick. A couple of things happening tomorrow. So let's go there. Let's scroll down. So tomorrow, now every Friday they have movies. They're totally free. They start at 12:30. I don't even know if you're aware they have an actual theater, and it's really cool. So they show movies at 12:30, and they have free popcorn. You can't go wrong. So the movie tomorrow is going to be 42, and it's all about Jackie Robinson when he joined the Major League Baseball. So it's going to be tomorrow at 12:30. That should be a good movie. Let's see. And it's not too late to sign up, I hope, because let's see. Yeah. So you have until the end of the day tomorrow to sign up for 2 events. And that is the Father's Day Cookout, which is going to be on June 17th. That's next Friday. That's going to be from noon until 3. They're going to have, of course, food. They're going to have lawn games, conversations, and fun with members of the Durham police officers from the Community Engagement Unit. So that should be lots of fun. A free event, but you do have to register and you do have to sign up by the end of day tomorrow. Now, also, you can sign up for Juneteenth, and that's going to be Tuesday, the 21st, from 2 until 4. That's going to be an indoor event. They're going to have meal and musical performances by local artists, etc. So again, sign up by the end of the day tomorrow for that. Okay, and now let's go to the legal page and see what Legal Aid NC is up to. So let's go there. And they have these wonderful free live online workshops. chock full of information. So Legal Aid of North Carolina on later today from 2:30 until 4, they're going to have a free workshop, employee rights webinar. So that sounds like a really good one. Learn all about employment at will. This is an at will state. Also learn about the right to work, discrimination and retaliation in the workplace. Unfortunately, that does happen. And also learn about eligibility for unemployment benefits and how all of that works. So this is going to be live at 2:30 this afternoon. And the link that you need is right there on the Legalese page. Okay, now we're going to go to the sports page, Sport and Life. See what's happening in the world of sports. I wonder if you know what futsal is. Futsal is like a smaller but faster version of soccer. I was told that a lot of people play futsal in between soccer seasons in order to stay in shape, etc. So it's not necessarily a professional sport. I think in a couple of places it's a pro sport, but for the most part, it's just a fun sport. There's fewer, let's see. I think there's fewer people per side, maybe like 5, I'm not sure. 5 people per side, and then the field is smaller. You can play it indoors, you can play it outdoors. It's a really fun game. So let me just continue. Bull City Futsal, they're back. So they're going to have 3 academies this summer. I don't know how they do this, but it's totally free. It's for the kids. It's free. Mr. 𝗕𝗧𝗬 is doing a wonderful job. So here's the thing. Let's see. The Summer Futsal Elementary School Academy. That's a long name, but I love that. So they're going to be in Sherwood Park on Sundays starting July 10th. So the kids in elementary school, they can be practicing and learning the game from 5 until 6. Like I said, totally free. Then they're going to have the Summer Futsal Middle School Academy for young people grades 6 to 8. And this is going to start July 17th, and they will be playing from 6 until 7. Now, the high school students, now this is more intense for the high school students because they're more like competitive. So the Summer Futsal High School Academy are more high-level skill sessions, still in Sherwood Park on Sundays from 4 until 5. So sign up your kids. Sounds like a really, really fun way to learn a new sport, a relatively new sport. I think it was invented in Brazil or Venezuela or somewhere. But anyway, it's a really fast, fun sport. And you can sign up your kids totally free. Of course, if you want to donate money, Mr. 𝗕𝗧𝗬𝗛 would love that because he has also young volunteers who work as coaches, etc. Okay, I think that's it for the sports page. There's more, but that's all I'm going to mention right now. Oh, I do need to mention this. Let me scroll down. Let's see. The Pony Run Club. They meet at Ponysaurus on Hood Street every Thursday from 5:30 to around 7:30. If you like to run, you can run with them. You can choose to run either the 3-mile route or the 5-mile route or route. Totally free, and you can click on the link to sign up and join the Pony Run Club, which meets every Thursday at Ponysaurus. Okay, I think that's it for the sports page. Oh, let's click on the big green button at the top of the sports page and go to the Great Outdoors. And that tells us what's happening at the local state parks. Let's see, Eno River State Park has an event. Let's see. Later today from 4 until 5:30. It's free. It's called A River Runs Through Here. It's a free program. This is where you explore the ruins of the Durham pumping station and learn more about our water usage. That should be really interesting. So it's going to be later today from 4 until 5:30. Okay, now let's go to the final page that we will visit today, and that is the Let's Go. That's the calendar of events page. So let me click on that real quick. And I do invite you to check this out at your convenience, the entire document. It's like what I call a living website. It's changes the Durham Skywriter, even though it's technically a monthly, it's changed every day. I update it every single day. So I do invite you to explore the Durham Skywriter whenever you like at durhamskywriter.com. Okay, let's see what's happening on the Let's Go page. Let's let's see, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They will be giving away free meals to people who are hungry between 3 and 6. They're on Fayetteville Street next door to W.D. Hill. Also, the District 5 PAC meeting starts at 6 o'clock. And for information, you can just go to the Let's Go page for that. And PAC, in this case, is Partners Against Crime. It's a great way to find out what's happening in your community and also to find out about city and county programs. Okay, High Wire, as they always do on Thursdays, they have their mini pop-up. This will be from 6:30 until, 6 until 8. This is where local arts and crafts vendors can be chosen one at a time to set up shop outside in a nice tent and to sell your items. So it sounds like a really great way to let people know what you're doing and to show them your skills. Okay, Woolies Big Blues Jam is from 6:30 until 10. This is at the House Restaurant on South Miami Boulevard. If you want to join in, you can. They have amps there, they have drums there. You can just join in, have lots of fun playing blues. Dancing is encouraged, and it's free admission. So there you go. They've solved all of your problems for this evening. So there you go. It is from 6:30 until 10, Woolies Big Blues Jam. Bahama Baptist Church in Bahama, they have the Let's Get Moving women's exercise class. That starts at 7, it's for an hour. And don't forget your yoga mat or your towel so you don't have to sit on the floor, directly on the floor. Now, tomorrow morning, the Salvation Army of Durham on Liberty Street, they have Free Food Friday from 10 until noon, where you can get in line and hopefully you'll have your current photo ID. And then you can pick up food. They have canned goods. Sometimes they have meats and drinks and snacks, etc. But in any case, you'll get some free food. Sometimes they even have pet food. So you can just get in line tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And if it's real sunny out there, it's supposed to be hot. Yeah, it's going up to 85. Take a little parasol or umbrella so you don't get scorched while you're waiting in line. Okay. Let's check the weather. It is 85 right now. It says partly sunny, but it's fully sunny on Cap Street. But anyway, it's 85 in any case. It's going up to 89. It's going to start getting cloudy around 1-ish until around dinner time-ish. I'm doing this a lot today. And then I think around dinner time, then the sun will poke its face out from the clouds just a little bit for another, hour or so. Now, tomorrow it's going up to 85 and it's going to be sunny all day long, which is exactly the way I like it. I did put it in order for that. So I was going to go. I do want to ask you to share this out so that more people in Durham can know what's happening. But I look down and I see the guy, our cook, is waiting in the wings. And if you ever get frustrated, I've heard someone say, oh, shoot, that guy came on the show. I wanted to come on. You can always come on because I use StreamYard and I can accommodate up to 9 guests at a time. It's like a party. So don't be discouraged. If you ever want to come on, just click on that link, or you can reserve the spot. Usually when someone from the city or the county want to come on, they want it all to themselves because they have, important information to tell us about, and they usually reserve their spot in advance. And you can do that as well. Anybody can do that. Anyway, let's bring on Guy, our cook, and see what's happening in Washington State. Guy, what's new?
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, today is Fertilize the Garden Day.
Is it?
I looked out, and the cucumber vines, even though they haven't even made it to the first rung of the ladder, the trellis they're climbing up, they're already blooming. I got 2 blooms on one of my cucumber plants. So that was pretty exciting. I got a deal from the bank that said, we charged your if this, then that for $2.99. Well, that's the credit card that I keep all my gas on. The gas is so high now.
Well, okay.
I said, well, that's not right. So I went into if this, then that. But while I was there, I said, hey, you want to look at your applets you got set up? Well, sure. I set up an applet this morning. So if I post a public video onto YouTube, as some Hangouts do, that will automatically post into the Twitter for the Guy or Cook Report that's happened.
Okay.
So if you get bored.
That's cool. That's awesome. Now this show, Bull City Hangout, is on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Okay.
All at the same time. Yeah. So that's pretty
cool. You've already got it on Twitter? Oh, I just thought it was on Facebook and
it used to be Periscope. And then when they retired Periscope and folded it into Twitter, then they allowed you to go directly to Twitter. So if you go to the Durham Skywriter Twitter feed, you will see the show on Twitter, which is pretty cool. So it's really funny because I have regular viewers on all 3 different platforms, which is pretty cool, actually.
But they never come in the room.
Well, I mean, they're usually busy, I'm sure.
It's
because as I'm
a lot of people they're like, let me think of somebody that's not very shy. Nakia. She's not shy at all.
Yeah, but she's at work.
Well, okay.
Yeah, she's at work.
We'll give her an excuse.
Yeah. And Linda from South Carolina, she usually watches via Twitter. And Tachi usually watches from YouTube. So I have all these different viewers and different platforms.
Okay.
But when I'm watching most people's shows, I'm usually working too, even though I'm at home. But I'm usually busy. So, yeah.
Technically, I could say I'm working, but see, I'm a dictator. There's a difference. When you're the boss, you can take time out for the Bull City Hangout whenever you want to.
Sure.
Or if you're right in busy something, but I'm in between. There's a big event coming up in Pasco, one of the Tri-Cities. It's going to be called Mopar Madness. It's a big car show with Mopar cars, muscle cars, and so forth.
Oh, okay.
So that's looking like Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's going to be at a place called Osprey Point. You know the bird Osprey. Osprey Point Marketplace.
Okay.
And they're trying to develop that into a year-round thing. Cool. So there's something happening every weekend, which is, I think, any community needs to have something like that. You know, like they have downtown street fairs and
we have lots of car enthusiasts. Like on first Saturdays, there's 2 meetings of people who love to walk around and look at car engines and cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just making funny faces because I just think it's funny. I've been to one where they had the hoods raised and all the guys are like, "Oh, wow, look at that calibrator."
I mean, why would you want to chrome out an engine that you're going to cover with the hood? That makes no sense. Now I can see one of those
show out
open engine compartment like the old hot rods, you know, where you can see right in and see the motor. Having that be chrome, that kind of makes sense because you can see it, right? Yeah. But when it's
all
invisible,
silly to me, but I understand. I mean, it's fine.
Now the big thing coming down the pipe for car shows, he hasn't got it done yet. My youngest son. Okay, you know what a Volkswagen van looks like?
Oh, sure, I love those.
Okay, well, they used to make a pickup where instead of it being a van and completely covered, there was like the passenger part, like a regular pickup truck, and then the back half, you know, from maybe the ladder.
I remember the El Camino. I remember the El Camino being.
Yeah, it's like an El Camino. Just imagine a Volkswagen van built like an El Camino with a cab and then the bed.
I wish I could see that. Yeah, I've never seen that.
Volkswagen pickup, but he's taking it a step further.
Oh.
He's powering it with a Tesla electric motor.
Cool. That's cool.
It will be so fast.
Very cool. Only thing, where will he charge it up?
At a Tesla charging station. They got those. In fact, when I bought gas today for $5 and what was it, $5.46 I think for premium.
Mm.
And there was 2 cars backed up to the electric charging things. And I think they must have 6 or 8 total.
Yeah.
First
Well,
time I've seen 2 cars.
yeah, I was asking that because they're saying that in 2030 we'll all have electric cars, and right
Mercedes,
now, the only places you can really charge your cars are at the library, the Durham County Public Libraries, and I think I went to a senior home where they
Yeah.
have a couple of those. So if we're all going to have electric cars, they're going to have to come up with more charging stations.
In the UK, a guy that I know from talking online, his company leased him an electric car.
Mm-hmm.
The British government came and put a charging port, a high voltage port for charging the car in his garage
That's
for
nice.
free.
Yeah, we don't all have that hookup, do we?
Oh, it's coming. When you said 2030, that rang the bell in my head. Mercedes-Benz has already announced that by 2030, all their cars are going to be electric. There won't be any more diesel or gas. You get an electric one or you don't get one.
That would be great. Then we can leave those people in the Middle East alone. Goodness.
Well, I think that's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
speaking of transportation,
what?
How's the bus thing going in Durham? Is it still hanging?
The free bus service is only until the end of June, the end of this month. And
really?
then we start paying. I'm amazed that they were able to. Well, it was federal money, I'm sure, but since COVID, there has been no bus fare. Now in Chapel Hill, the next city over, their bus service has been free for as long as I remember. And Durham's trying to get that hookup as well. So that
Seattle did that downtown. All
yeah.
the buses downtown within certain range of the route.
Mm-hmm.
They go way beyond the city limits, but within the core, it's all free.
That's cool. That's cool.
I went to a job fair once and rode the bus, and I made it.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so many buses. You got to know which number bus do you get on, and is there a transfer? I don't want no transfer. I want to go from point A to point B. Well, it stops 15 times before it gets there, so you just keep looking out the window and going, "Hey, I can walk from here. Yeah, this is it." No, wait, they're going. It's like a New York minute. They just stop, bam, nobody's getting off. Okay, we're going.
Well, the cool thing nowadays is that they have these apps where you can follow the bus.
Yeah.
You know exactly when it's going to arrive, and you run out to the bus stop. And then you don't have to panic and not know where you get off the bus because you got the app.
I have the Google Maps, and they've got an app. It's added on. What's it called? It's Maps, and it's like gravy on the potatoes.
Oh yeah, but there's actually apps that have been written for specifically particular city bus routes, which is pretty amazing. Let's see. There's one called Transit. There's one called Move It with MOOVIT.
Yeah.
There's one called City Mapper. And then if you're in cities like Chicago, there's Ventra, which is specifically for Chicago.
Yeah. I can remember years ago, somebody made up a thing for the public trains over in Denmark, and they had all of the railroad routes. And this was like before there was movies online in the olden days.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of these apps now. Like I said, Transit, Move It, City Mapper, Transit Stop, City Maps to Go, Transit Go. I mean, there's all kinds of apps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
never be lost again.
Well, I went and somebody had an online yard sale, and they had one of those black plastic shelves like you use outside for $20. And normally, like at Home Depot, there's 70.
Yeah, no.
I said, well, I'm going to get that for $20. So I messenger on messengers. She says, well, do you know where West Richland is? And that's like 12 minutes away, way far away. I've never been there. And I've been there, it was like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, "Oh, well, you can get it on Google Maps, but the picture of the house is like from 9 years ago. It's a real old picture."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we'll try it.
And you
I
found
got
it.
almost to her house,
Mm-hmm.
and then instead of having, it was, what was it, South 37th Street, I was supposed to turn at that corner, but it wasn't on the map. So I just went around this loop and came back, and I said, okay, something's not right. Where's that street? What's that for? And so then I pointed my phone kind of at the street and said, oh, you should turn there.
Mm-hmm.
I went, well, no kidding. And then I found it.
Yeah.
She,
I've actually, I was in Winston-Salem and I was told to go in the wrong direction by the app. It was just a flaw. And after the second time making the same mistake, I decided to go against the app and turn the opposite direction. And I found
and then
the
you
place.
found it. Yep.
So every now and then there are mistakes, you know.
My nephew one time, when we still lived on the coast, they said, well, we're going to come over and visit you guys. Because they lived down by Tacoma. There's a big Army base. He was in the Army.
Mm-hmm.
And so they came up and they followed Google Maps.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wrong.
Mm.
They went down Polk Street and they were driving on a dirt road through the forest. And he goes, I didn't know you guys lived way out in the woods. I said, what do you mean? He says, no, well, how did you get here? And so he told me the route. And I said, oh, that's not even a road. Nobody goes down. Did you see any tire tracks or was there weeds? He said, well, the weeds were kind of growing up. I said, yeah, because nobody drives on that. And so I told him, I said, you go down to California Street and then boom, you're right there.
That would have been scary at night.
Yeah, he was in the afternoon, thank God. I don't think he would have went that far. He would have backed up and called me or something.
Yeah, wow.
My folks, my mom and dad used to call, and they would come over, and they'd get lost. And so they'd call me on the smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, where are you? I said, well, I'm not sure. There's a big green water tower, and there's a bunch of tall trees. I said, well, everywhere's got tall trees. I need more. I said, landmark is a water tower. Well, my oldest son worked for the water district in Manchester. Mm-hmm. And he painted a lot of those towers and very proudly showed them off. Mm-hmm. I said, big, tall, green. I said, okay, I think I know where you're at. So I went down to the best guess I had, and there they were.
There they were.
Just follow me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get my afternoon going. So thanks a lot for dropping by, Guy. I always appreciate it when you give us these nice stories.
I had to brag on those cucumbers. My God. I mean, the plants are they might be 4 inches tall, 5 inches tall.
Wow.
And they got blooms.
Prolific.
That's hopefully going to work.
I'm sure it will. Be sure to show off your first cucumber.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy that with you vicariously.
And I was going to take a picture of the zucchini plant. You know how when they first come up, they just got little tiny leaves.
Okay.
But as they mature, they develop that nucleus down in the center where all the blooms are going to come out, and the leaves are a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's starting to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have a show and tell someday.
Please do. Okay, Guy. Well, thanks a lot.
Take care. Thanks for having us on.
I'll definitely see you next time.
And for all the people that aren't on, come on.
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, what slave driver are they working for that won't let them take a 5-minute break to come in and give us the latest and greatest?
Never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay.
Okay, Guy. See you soon. Always fun when Guy drops by. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today's show. It's 85 right now. Now it's partly sunny. The sun just ducked behind the clouds. So it's going up to 89. It's going to be cloudy starting in about a half hour. It's going to be cloudy until around dinner time, and the sun will poke out again for a short while. Tomorrow it's going to be 85 and sunny just about all day. So with that, have a beautiful day. Hope you enjoy yourselves today, and then I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.